Well, welcome everybody to Chien. Please find your seats. I'm Tom Snyder. I'm the CEO for Animal Samaritans. Thank you so much for supporting us today. I'm proud to say that we recently celebrated 40 years of service to the Coachella Valley. Thank you. Show of hands, how many people are pet owners today? Wow. Oh my gosh, that's like everybody. You're wonderful. That's fantastic. And I gotta ask, are there any animal doctors in the crowd today? Any veterinarians? We're expanding and we need more vets. That's why I gotta put it out there. So I'd like to introduce my board of directors, those that are here, and I'll do so in alphabetical order. So board members, if you'll just stand briefly so I can recognize you. We have, on our board, we have Sandy Beakey. We have our board president, Len Betts. We have our vice president, Mark Dodge. We have Marcia Erickson. We have a founding board member, founder of the organization, Barbara Flanagan. We have Bert Garland. We have Brian Regan. We have John Schooler. We have Lanny Cease. Thank you for showing your support. I want to mention, if you bid on the silent auctions and you won and you forgot to pick up your prize, please check with the auction table after the show and pick up your prize. So many people know us as leaders in low-cost spay-neuter or leaders in pet adoption, but we're much, much more than that. We're also leaders in humane education. We're in all the school districts. We're involved in pet rescue, of course, pet adoptions and animal shelters, and pet therapy programs. So we do a lot. And I wanted to mention that today's event is going to benefit 3 programs: our no-kill shelter, our pet adoptions, and our animal rescue program. So, thanks. So we rescue about 90 at-risk dogs and cats every month, just so you know. So I'm going to show you a brief little video that is an example of how we improve the lives of animals and people every day. It's a little story of Cleo. There's a text to give message on there. If you'd like to give, you can do that. You can take out your cell phones. We appreciate your support. But right now, take a look at this little short story of Cleo.
As far as I understand it, when she was first found, she was in pretty bad shape. She was matted and she still had the leg. But when they were cleaning her up, they were shaving the fur off of the matted leg, she lost the foot during the cleanup process, and they had to take her to emergency surgery.
We don't really know how she got the way she got, but when she arrived at the shelter, she was a matted mess.
It took her several weeks to recover from the surgery, but once she was in foster care, she was fully capable of moving herself around, and she was self-sufficient from that point on. It's as if she didn't have use of the leg really for quite a long time before she was found. She was used to not putting any weight on that leg. It didn't seem like there was a whole lot of getting used to not having a leg.
She loves to play. Every night in bed, she tries stealing my spot where I sleep.
I was worried about Cleo being able to adjust to life in our home. We have another dog, and Our other dog was my dog. She was always in my lap. And Cleo and I had a bond. I was the person that Cleo bonded with. So now I have two dogs that like to be in my lap all the time. Cleo's turned out to be an amazing addition to our family. We have all kinds of friends over, and everyone is impressed with her calmness, and she's a relaxed and enjoyable dog to have around. She likes to be pet, she likes to cuddle, but she also likes to play. She runs and plays with Amber. She uses the pet door. She goes in and out of the house whenever she wants, and chases the cats in the yard and just has a great time.
It breaks your heart when you think about how long some of these animals have been on the street and in obvious pain. And that's where programs like this are so important. I know, because dogs like Cleo, without that kind of medical help and without the kind of love and the people that were taking care of her, she probably would have been euthanized. So once again this year, Cleo and I are asking you to please raise your paddle and support our life-saving program so we can continue to save sweet lives like Cleo's, and more. Thank you.
So feel free to let your cell phone be your paddle today. And you can text throughout the day, anytime. We appreciate your support. Again, the text to give message is in your program guide. So now we're going to get started with the show. The first set of models are the men, and they are superheroes or supermodels from our Men of the Desert show back in the fall, followed by the women. So enjoy the beautiful people, the beautiful clothes, and the beautiful dogs. Thank you.